Coming from the website GoTracks.com, posted on April 9th, 2020. Adult electric scooters were voted street legal in New York. Despite its previously rocky relationship with the electric transit and traveling tech, New York State legalized electric scooters and bikes on April 1st, 2020. With the lifting of the ban on both electric scooters and bikes, okay, in all cities in all cities excluding Manhattan, New York locals and visitors now have a variety of options where it comes to traveling the city. However, certain restrictions apply. So it's important to remember riding regulations regarding speed and safety. For example, e-scooters speed limits are enforced at 15 miles per hour, and riders below the age of 18 are required to wear a helmet. Importantly, New York's government officials recognize the impressive power adult e-scooters harness in the realm of mobilizing citizens. Providing an affordable mode of transportation and serving the syndicate of delivery workers who support such a substantial mode of travel, while the quarantine restrictions related to the COVID-19 pandemic may impact the initial popularity of e-scooters in New York. As most scooter rental companies have ceased operations for virus containment purposes, individuals are eager to explore the benefits of this new transit opportunity. Initially, illegal adult electric scooter owners and laws by location. While the trend is inactive, commuting has led to an increase in electric scooters on the streets. Rental companies such as Lime & Bird, which are usually found in New Jersey and Connecticut, if I'm not mistaken, have significantly contributed to the surge in e-scooters sightings as well, because these companies allow customers to use an app on his or her smartphone to rent, ride, and subsequently return these devices virtually anywhere in the city. Many people consider the convenience factor a worthwhile investment. However, it's important to remember that e-scooter rules, regulations, and permissibility vary based on location. In many metropolitan cities, like Denver, Colorado, there are curfew laws, limited areas one may travel, and safety guidelines featuring helmets. Not only does Denver prohibit the use of e-scooters on sidewalks, instead directing riders to bike lanes and roads, I kind of agree, but the city also prohibits scooters from traveling in densely populated pedestrian areas like 16th Street Mall. Helmets are strongly encouraged, and scooter commuters can be ticketed for abandoning rental scooters in the middle of the road, a grievance vocalized regularly by pedestrians and cyclists. Another important consideration for riders eager to cruise the streets involves the idea that laws vary not only from state to state, but also from city to city. While Denver gives e-scooters the green light on streets and bike lanes, Breckenridge, Colorado has banned these devices altogether. Furthermore, major metropolises like Atlanta, Georgia, and Chicago, Illinois, have issued curfews as well as temporary bans on e-scooters during late hours of the evening. Before test driving your new ride, be sure to research the regulations regarding adult e-scooters in your city. Now they have a next thing about owning an e-scooter. Oh wow, this is a long one. Advantages for many reasons. E-scooters boast impressive I'm not even pronouncing that right when I say this. Impressive numerics when it comes to reducing the carbon footprint of busy commuters traveling tourists, and individuals looking for an entertaining way to get from point A to point B. Plus, when compared to the cost of owning a car, riding public transportation, or relying on ride-share services, e-scooters offers riders the opportunity to get where they're going for a fraction of the cost, and often in a more direct and efficient manner. Because electric scooters present a persuasive alternative to more conventional travel options, their proliferation as a mainstay in the search for modern transit solutions is important, and I agree with that. However, their rapid increase in popularity has left little time for the law to catch up. Criticized as an obstacle to pedestrians, many states require e-scooters to be operated within bike lanes. However, we've established that, other states deem this off-roading experience dangerous and points to sidewalks as the safer spot to ride. Despite the countless pros of owning an electric scooter, confusion lingers amongst customers as to where their device belongs. Consequently, state governments and city legislatures have directed more attention towards e-scooters in order to parse out effective strategies that prioritize citizen safety and account for individual needs. New York laws for electric scooters and bikes. While New York is often reverted for its progressive protocols and celebrated as a hub filled with forward-thinking fervor, state and city officials made their staunch opposition to the advent of electric scooters apparently early in the e-scooter surge. In fact, in December of 2019, Governor Colvin voted a bill that would have legalized e-bikes and e-scooters. He referenced outstanding certain involving lack of helmet laws and other safety regulations to justify his decision, which disappointed many delivery workers and citizens alike. However, a new bill featured in this year's budget proposed, offering more specific language regarding these contemporary modes of transportation, and was met with approval from City Council. A major victory for individuals employed by delivery services. This bill successfully creates classes of e-bikes and specific requirements for an adult e-scooter class that contains pedal-assisted bikes, which no throttle, while throttle-assisted device with maximum speed of 20 miles per hour are deemed part of Class 2. Class 3 throttle-powered e-bikes have a maximum speed of 25 miles per hour. Helmets are required while operating this type of device. Separately, an e-scooter must abide by a 15 mile per hour speed limit, and riders of 18 years and below must wear a helmet. Importantly, this bill directs e-scooters owners to a definitive set of rules involving their device and legalize an environmentally friendly and lucrative mode of transportation. And that's the truth. I don't know why they're monopolizing transportation. What does the furniture hold? The furniture. I'm losing it. What does the future hold? Thanks to the lift on restrictions on New York, it's possible other states will equally stringent rules pertaining to mobility tech will feel inspired to reconsider their own criteria. Specifically, the passage of New York's most recent transit bill exemplifies how to legalize these devices while maintaining appropriate safety measures and considerable caution as a priority. One thing is certain, the e-scooter are here to stay. As these devices continue to dominate the street, evolve in marketplace, and earn recognition as an entertaining way to travel amongst all ages, they're sure to soar in popularity. Although electric scooters benefit the environment by reducing the number of gas-guzzling vehicles on the road, all while reducing congestion, alleviating traffic, and allowing commuters to avoid inconvenient roadblocks, as these devices remain a trendy sample of many major cities. Their approval rating with local governments are sure to improve with time. And if you ask me, we need to thank certain countries for this idea, because basically, to avoid their own carbon footprint being all over the place, they decided to go with all of these bikes, e-scooters, e-unicycles. If you ask me, the monopolization of transportation in any type of systematic event of cities will only cause the decline and demise of the health of the whole populace. It's sad when your children get born to end up with asthma, and your family ends up with asthma, and you end up with asthma, and your family don't have a background with asthma.